Hello. And don't worry about my shirt. I slept in it. Mind your business. But anyway, listen, I titled this Sometimes It Be Your Own Kids because sometimes it be your own kids. And let me turn this thing off because it seems like it's too light. Hold on. Can y'all see me? Now that seems like it's too dark. But anyway, we gonna make it do whatever it do. But then that seems too dark. So let me turn this on. But then let me put this up here. Okay. That's better. Okay. Listen. I know this message is, like I said, I'm going to come every day and I'm going to try to give some type of inspiration, some type of message, just whatever, because I'm only speaking from experience, right? And like I said, my job is to help somebody because I'm only speaking from experience. I've been a parent for 21 years. Did nobody give me no manual, and I had to learn a lot of stuff on my own. And like I said in my previous live, I can pat myself on the back because I've done a good job. But sometimes I wonder, sometimes I ask myself, God, where did I go wrong? Right? Now, when you have children, you try so hard to talk to your kids and get them to not go down the roads that you went down, right? Right. Um, and they don't want to listen. And no matter how hard you try to beat them on the head, they still don't want to listen. They want to make their own, they want to do their own thing. Because I was one of them kids, right? I wanted to do my own thing. And I didn't have nobody stomping on my neck. I wish I did. But I ain't have nobody stomping on my neck, trying to tell me, no, do this. No, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just basically allowed to just do whatever, you know? Not saying I was out here in the streets, but I was out here running, I was out here doing like whatever, right? And I say that to say, mothers with kids, if you get to a point to where you feel like you ain't getting through to your kids, you wash your hands and you give them back to God. Don't let them kids run you crazy. Because if you will, them kids gonna run you crazy. Don't let them kids run you crazy. You know? Because it ain't worth your sanity. It ain't worth your health. It's not worth it. Get them kids back to God, because if you allow them kids to do whatever them kids want to do, them kids gonna run you crazy. Them kids gonna feel like they can do whatever it is that they want to do, right? Let them kids experience whatever it is that they feel like they need to get out here and experience. Whether if it's negative, whether if it's something positive, let them kids fly. And if you raise them kids right, and you raise them kids, man, if you raise them kids right, and if you spare that rod on them kids ain't gonna do wrong. Them kids gonna do right. And if you taught them kids right, it's gonna always be instilled in them. And sometimes you have to let them go. You have to let them go. Don't try to keep babying them children, especially when they're grown. Because I know some people, as soon as their kid turn 18, they put them out. But we sometimes, parents, and the way the world is now, we want to hold on tight to them because I don't want to put my baby out. Well, no, it's too dangerous out here in the street. No, sometimes you have to let them kids go. Let them go. Because you keep trying to hold on to them, ain't doing nothing but work, ain't doing nothing but stressing you out. Don't let them kids stress you out. Don't let them kids worry you. Don't let them kids drive you crazy. You still have a life to live. Live your life. Don't let no. Live your life. Live your life, because you have your life is, if God is giving you, if God is waking you up every day, that means that you still have a chance to live your life. Live your life, especially if you raised them. Live your life. Your life is important too. You can't put your life on hold to make sure your kids are right. You did your job as a parent. Stop doing that. Now, if you got babies, yeah, you raise your babies. But once they get to an age to where they can start taking care of themselves, live your life, parent. Live your life, mom, dad, auntie, foster mom, whoever you are that's taking care of kids. Don't let nobody child have you in a point to where you are putting your life on hold to make sure they okay. Don't do that. Don't allow no disrespect from no child. And if they do, you put your foot in their ass. Don't allow no kid to come in your house and disrespect you in your house. Don't be scared to put your foot in your, don't be scared to do that. Because some of you parents are scared to do that. Oh, try gentle parenting. Gentle parenting work. No, it's stern parenting. Because that gentle parenting stuff, you see what gentle parenting doing? You see what gentle parenting is doing? I'm not going to speak on that. But you see what it's doing? You put a foot in their ass. You spare that rod and you spoil that child. Do you hear me talking to you? I know you do. You got to think of yourself. Love yourself. Yeah, you decided to be a parent. Once you decided to be a parent, you went out the door once you decided to be a parent, right? Okay. But once you raised that child, once that child became 18, that child became an adult. Okay, 18. Okay, you don't want to let them out the door at 18. Okay, but 21, it's time to let them go. It's time to let them fly. The caterpillar done turned into a butterfly. It's time to let it fly, baby. It's time to let it go. Because if not, they're gonna have you. They gonna have you around here. Next thing you know, they're gonna be 48, still sleeping on your couch. You still having to tell them to wash dishes. You still having to tell them to wash their clothes. You still having to tell them to vacuum the floor. You still having to tell them to do things. And they don't want to listen, and they feel like they doing something just because they go to work. They feel like they doing something just because they give you half money on the rent. That ain't doing nothing. That's just doing what you supposed to do because you paying what you lay. That ain't doing nothing. That's taking care of your responsibilities because you paying where you lay. And a lot of people don't understand that. Just because you pay where you lay, that ain't doing nothing. That's just taking care of your responsibility. And a lot of y'all gonna have to understand that. And a lot of y'all gonna have to teach y'all kids that. And a lot of you grown people gonna have to understand that. Just because you pay rent somewhere, that don't mean you doing nothing. That's just doing what you gotta do. You got to pay where you lay. Duh. That don't mean you big popping because you paying where you lay. That means that you taking care of your responsibility because you got to pay where you lay. You can't lay nowhere free. And if you don't instill that in people, they gonna think that just because they go to work and come back and throw you a few dollars on the rent or throw you a few dollars on the utility bill, that they doing something. No. And it's time to stop that. Like, I'm not gonna be on here long. And like I said, My job is to come on here and help people. And I'm trying to talk through this pain. Because I had a long night. And I had a long, rough morning. I'm dealing with a 2-year-old. Toddler twos, as they call it. But I'm going to break that. See, I'm not going to have no unruly children. I'm not going to have no disrespectful children. And if you're going to be disrespectful, baby, I'll knuckle up with you before I sit here and let you disrespect me. For one. And if you feel like you're going to disrespect me, you're going to have to go. And if you feel like just because you pay rent, or not rent, just because you give me a few dollars, and just because you doing something, but you can go too. Because I can handle my own. But what I ain't gonna do is tolerate nobody's disrespect. Nobody's. Hence, that's why baby, I don't need no man, because I ain't finna tolerate no man's disrespect, and I damn sure ain't finna tolerate no child's disrespect. Especially somebody I done shitted out my cool car. I ain't finna do it. And what you parents gonna have to understand, y'all better, man, you can square up with your child. And if you don't want to square up with your child, baby, you better tell them to hit that door. Because if they're going to sit here and be in your facility, in your place, they're going to have to respect you. And if they ain't going to respect you, baby, you could throw them out to the wolves. Because the streets in the world ain't going to respect them. Like I said, I'm talking to myself. I can hear myself and I can see myself. But y'all can see me. So this video is for whoever. Share it for somebody. Share it for a young mother that got kids around here and them kids out of control. Baby, you got to control them kids at a young age. Because if not, by the time they get 5 and 6, baby, they're going to be out of control. Because by the time they get 8 and 9, baby, they're going to be around here toting Glocks. You understand what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I've been a mother for 21 years. 21 of them. And I've done a good job, a great job, if I say so myself. But I've had slip-ups. And that don't make me a bad mother. But like I said, man, I'll square up with you before I sit up here and let you disrespect me. And baby, you can take you and all your shit, and man, you can dot the door. Because the love I show is a mother's love. And as a mother, I'ma always love you. And I'ma always have your back as my child. But as my child, you cannot disrespect me in my house. And that's just that on that. That ain't gonna make me stop loving you. That ain't gonna make me see you in any other way. But in the way that how I run mine, oh, it's respect around here. Because like I said, baby, I'll cuss you out, hug on you, and feed you all up in the same moment. But you gonna know, because I deal with a lot. Baby, I'm trying to talk through the pain right now. Right now. And I deal with a lot. And I'm choosing what I show on the internet street, because this internet shit real ruthless. I know that because I see it from others. But what I allow in my house is going to be respect. And that's just PERIOD. Period. Big dot. Now, I got a little 2-year-old around here that's running around my house naked because she don't want to use the pot. Now, if somebody can give me potty training tips on how to potty train a 2-year-old, because I've been trying to do it for like 6 months and she ain't trying to do it. And somebody can give me some tips on that, holla at your girl. Show some love, me. Show me. You hear me? Because I deal with a lot. But when you see me, I'm still going to smile, man. My shoulder's still going to be high. And it's still going to be not today, Satan. Because it's big God over here. And I still love y'all. And man, y'all share this message because some parent need to hear this. Some parent need to hear this because some parent is dealing with a kid right now that they damn near scared of. These parents out here scared of their children. They scared of their children. I've been stern with mine. I've been that type of parent. I started at an early, like I said, I've been a parent for 21 years. And I thank God that he has allowed me to be a parent for 21 years. I ain't never had no issues outside of my household as being a parent for 21 years. My kids ain't perfect, but they got manners. Them little motherfuckers got some respect. They know how to get their ass up and go to work. They graduates of high school. They going to college. My daughter, she got 2 weeks left. She finna go to college. What the hell made me start over? I don't know. I gave a sucker ass nigga a chance and that, yeah, anyway. But it is what it is and she here. But one thing I ain't never been was a weak parent. And one thing I ain't never did was no gentle parenting. Baby, I don't know what a gentle parent is. I know stern parenting. And I know love. And I know spare the rod. That's what I know. Yeah. But I gotta go and make sure this baby ain't peed all over my house. And I'll come back. If I feel like coming back later on today, I'll come back. And I appreciate whoever you are that's watching. And you can come back and watch it again. Go back and check my videos on my channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And share it. Because people need to hear this. Because people need to stop being afraid to parent their children. People have to stop being afraid to be stern. That gentle parenting shit, they need to throw that shit out the window. Because obviously that ain't working. No, ma'am, it ain't working. It ain't. I can't speak for nobody else. Maybe for other people. But how, you know what I'm saying? My voice too heavy to be a damn gentle parent. And I'm a single parent, so I can't be gentle. I'm loving, yes. My kids grew up with love, and they grew up in love. And they still know, baby, we love and hug and kiss on each other every damn day. But one thing, but as they grow and they go out into the world, and they see things and they experience things, and that's good. That's okay. But when they start to go out there and step in their own shit, baby, it's time for them to step in their own threshold and it's time for them to get their own keys and start turning their own locks when they start, smelling their own nuts and start smelling their own self. And that's fine too. But you ain't gonna disrespect me in my house. And I'm not talking about me in general. I'm just talking about as a parent. Parents, you ain't got to hide your damn purse in your damn washing machine. You ain't got to hide your damn purse in your damn trunk up under your damn spare tire. I've heard parents say these things. You don't have to do that because you scared of your child. Like, dead ass for real. I've heard these things. And it's time to stop. Man, look, if you don't grasp hold of your kids when they at that 2-year-old age, by the time they 3 and 4 and 5, by the time they 8 and 9, baby, they all the way out of control. And I'm just being all the way honest. But hey, I appreciate you. I love you. I promise I do. And I thank you for tuning in. It's been 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm getting a little long. I said I was going to be at the 9-minute mark, so I don't win over. Because I can talk to you. Baby, I can talk a robber up at the bank vault, and I can talk a cat up off a fish truck. I love you. I appreciate you. And you have a blessed day. Stay warm. Make sure you drink your water, okay? And you have a good day. Bye.